Yuba County residents also have a new app that they can take advantage of too. You can download now the YCSO Sheriff's app, and that's where you can find the very latest on things like evacuation orders and warnings. You can submit a tip, and you can do lots of other things too. And joining me this morning to talk more about how this new app works is Katie Goodson. She's a public information officer with the Sheriff's Department. Thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. It's exciting.
I know so many agencies are starting to turn to apps because the national stats that you guys work with are that like 9 out of 10 of us have a cell phone.
That's correct. Everybody has a smart device right at their hands, and it's just important to have that information available. So that was our hope.
That was a hope. So you worked with a company for about a year and a half to figure out what do people in Yuba County typically want to know from the department. So what were the things that you figured out were the biggest
So
things?
one of the main ones was people searching for inmates. They want to know who's incarcerated. Evacuation notices are huge. You know, we are unfortunately in an area that does see wildfire, and so to have that evacuation information right at your fingertips, different types of alerts. You know, we are very fortunate to have a community that's very supportive, very interactive with the Sheriff's Office, and so far people are really excited about it.
You can even, you have the school resource officers are even reachable through the app.
That was something that, you know, in discussion we really felt was important. We want these kids in school to have somebody to reach out to very quickly and easily. And as we all know, teenagers have cell phones.
Yes.
And so we wanted to have that available. And so yes, at the, you know, just a click of the button, they can message their school resource officers, answer questions, you know, they can answer their questions, submit a tip, all kinds of stuff.
Without having to be seen maybe walking up to that person,
Correct.
which I think has like an interesting value to
Absolutely. So yeah, these are just some of the many things that we thought, you know, what can we have available to our community, to the kids, to the parents, whatever we can do to be, you know, connected with our community.
So what is something else that you would hope that people would like? It's always good just to explore an app and figure out what it can do, but like what's something else you would hope people would like?
You know, we're hoping, you know, to put some, we're still in the beginning stages, so there's more to be added, but we're going to add a lot of photos, you know, pictures of different people, our sheriff, our undersheriff. We want people to know who we are, to feel comfortable to come up and talk to us. So photos is huge, but again, just having information about upcoming events, things going on in our area, things that we're involved with. So yeah, we want to have that connection and have it quick and efficient, and that's what an app does.
Well, and I guess it's important to pass along that it's not just all the negative stuff about criminals and stuff. Like there's a positive,
right? That's a good point
too.
So any opportunity we can to show, you know, the good that we're doing, the arrests, the, you know, the different events, the community outreach events that we do. We have Citizen Academy classes. We have, you know, neighborhood watch meetings. All these things that people want to know about. We have a greater access to that now to get that information out.
Great. It's already available for Apple customers?
It is, and the Android is just days away, hopefully very soon, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, the app users can download it right now at YCSO.
And that's what you look for in the App Store?
Correct. YCSO, which, you know, for Yuba County Sheriff's Office.
And I assume it's free?
It is free,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Well, thanks very much. Good luck with it.
Thank you.